And perfectly in time with the end of that song. It's me, it's Mike. Welcome to the Miketendo Drawing Lounge. My name is Mike, and this is my drawing lounge. Stupid intro. Hi to the one of you that's already watching. I appreciate you. Don't really have anything crazy in terms of the format on this one. I'm just going to do more requests, but I am going to start with a request that I got from a friend, Lindsay, who is hoping to get a license plate approved for the state of Tennessee in support of the Tennessee Dachshund Rescue. She's the proud owner of 2 dachshunds of her own, and would like a dachshund-themed license plate. So, I'm just going to pull up. Yeah, I'm going to pull up a couple of examples of previously approved Tennessee license plates. And we'll see what we can do with that. There's one with a pet theme, appropriately enough. There do appear to be some rules. You know, it's got to say Tennessee at the top. Am I unmuted right now? Can you hear me? Okay, good. I am. Oh, the one person that was watching heard that we were doing license plates for Tennessee and ran away. That's all right. It's fine. All right. Where was I? Continuing. I mean, look at this. Look at this incredible Dolly Parton license plate. I don't know if I'm going to base anything on that, but I'm just happy that it's a thing. What else can I grab? Maybe something a little more straightforward. Saw a picture of Abraham Lincoln up there. I got confused. I live in the land of Lincoln. There's a university down there. Wow, you really can put almost anything on a license plate. Wow. There's some fun ones. I need to look at what license plates are available to me. Look at that. That's great. Look at that fish. The Tennessee Arts Commission fish. While we're at it, how about the cool cat? Yeah. Let me try to find one that's got like a pretty basic. I mean, it doesn't get much more basic than this. This basically is a template. Somebody just really wanted the U.S. Army Ranger thing on there and nothing else. All right. Good on you. Yeah, okay. I think we got what we need to do this. All of the Illinois license plates gargle farts. First of all, visceral. Second of all, I wish I could say I was surprised. But maybe this will inspire us to do something about it, huh? Karen, we are, I think you'll approve of this. We're making a dog-themed license plate. A friend of mine, Lindsay, is hoping to get one approved by the state of Tennessee to support the Tennessee Dachshund Rescue Foundation. tndachshundrescue.com, which I should probably consider making a part of it. They've got this logo. Right. Just it's funny what a dachshund theme the stream has had lately. All right, I'm gonna blow this one up to be way bigger than it has any right to be here, but I think it will help. Oh, Phil forgot something. After these messages, he'll be right back. Anybody remember that? That little ad bumper? Yeah, okay, that's what he forgot. Yeah, definitely. Yep. One more for good measure? No? Okay. Found it. All right. So I'm just going to kind of very quickly make a template for myself here. It does appear that there are certain areas that you need to leave free of I should probably tell Lindsay that I'm working on this right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll do inside stroke. Set that to something generous. Okay. Did all of them have these 4 boxes? Yeah, okay, they all have the 4 boxes, so that's important. Keep that stuff free. Oh, yeah, sorry. Uh-oh, Stinky is gone. It was a sacrificial lamb so that we might add some of the other new things. So pour one out for Uh-oh, Stinky. Alrighty. Just want to make sure when it comes time to actually do this for realsies, I think I'll probably do it in Illustrator, just so that I know it's not going to create any resolution issues.
And his name is John C.
And there's Susie. That one couldn't go anywhere. We had to keep that one. Alright, just dragging a few lines out here. I probably could have pulled a cooking show and had these things handled ahead of time, but oh, Karen stole it. Okay, sorry. It was not Susie. False alarm, everyone. Susie's not in the chat. Not yet. You don't want to make me stand up. I don't mind.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
I do love that one. I love it a lot. Alrighty, and then I'll drag this over. Yaw. And then we'll move these down to yaw. I'll pet that dog. Okay. And with that, we have our license plate. All right, let's sketch some dachshunds. I don't even have my glove on yet. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Oh, Phil, I know that you're probably waiting for the post from last week's stream. I don't know if you are aware of this. Instagram and Facebook all Meta products have recently rolled out a very anti-artist policy that gives them the right, without your express permission, to inform their AI image generation features from all photos, drawings, paintings, whatever, posted to their platforms. And that's a major concern for people like me who make their living doing art. So I'm still kind of considering what I want to do about that. I obviously still want to share my art. A lot of artists have been flocking to a new platform called Kara, which is cool, but the downside is that it's a platform for artists, by artists, attended solely by artists. So as cool as that is, I like knowing that non-artists see my work too, and so thankfully I did hear that the state of Illinois is actually the first state to have protections in place for artists from AI. Is the music too loud? Man, whoever's shredding right now is just really going at it. Am I okay? I am still in the wanted to make sure I wanted to make sure I wasn't out of my royalty-free playlist. Okay. Anyway, yes, Kara is for artists. Instagram obviously has a much more diverse following, and a lot of artists like me have, had artwork commissioned because non-artists saw their work and needed an artist to do that work. So I don't know. We're just we're gonna stay tuned on that. And I do hope that the state of Illinois will step up and protect, at least set an example, we'll say, for the rest of the states to have some protections in place. And I will once again share my art there. But for the time being, I think it's kind of a wait and see. But I can privately send you the thing that I worked on without issue. Doo-doo. Oh, I need to put this on multi-stream to make sure I'm not missing any chats coming in. I am still streaming. That's a good point. I'm still streaming on Facebook, only because I feel like it will be harder for the AI to glean imagery from the process of making art. I don't know. Glad you understand, buddy. We've obviously known for a long time that Meta kind of sucks. It wasn't until recently, though, that it became like so egregious that artists started having to really do something about it. I'm just working with some general silhouettes here at first. Because the thing about a license plate is it has to read, obviously from some distance away. Not just in terms of the letters and numbers on it, but the it's a little strange looking, isn't it? Where was that logo? Okay. You know what? I'm going to pull up a little bit of reference here. Wow. Could you ask for a more perfect side view of a dachshund than that? That's pretty specific, and I think just what we need. So let's yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna kind of caricaturize this a little bit, you know. Bigger chest than I remember them having. Almost forgot, gotta pull my chat back up. You know what? Let's start with some construction lines here. Let's see. Yeah, chest. That's kind of. When I was growing up, my one of my closest friends had a dachshund. Its name was Squirt. She was a sweet dog. I know I said I was going to do construction lines, and then I proceeded to draw one circle and then a dog. Sorry about that. That used to drive me crazy looking at how to draw books when I was a child. Draw two circles and then Fred Flintstone. Oh, to have the internet. A little bit narrower on that. Yeah. All of this is supposed to live a little farther forward. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty happy with those proportions. Okay, and then I think what I'll do is, my idea is to have the dachshunds kind of like, you can't see what my hands are doing down here, but to kind of march around the border. So what I need to do now is duplicate this and create kind of a walk cycle, which should be interesting. Because I think dogs do a, yeah, it's kind of an alternating cycle. So basically, that means that as this foot is stepping forward, this one is also stepping forward on the opposite side. But we also need to, means these need to kind of slide back for more of like a dragging angle. Let's do a quick skew on this one. Actually, this is more of a passing motion on this side, so it'll be a little lower. Yeah, something like that.
What you doing?
Oh, drawing dachshunds again.
Docs. Uns.
So yeah, we're basically making a walk cycle here. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Look at him go.
Yeah.
Our neighbor Kathy just brought us some flan.
Flan?
Some Brazilian flan.
Wow, alright, cool.
That her mom made.
That's awesome.
So I said, obrigado.
You said what?
Obrigado.
Obrigado?
I think that's Brazilian for thanks. I mean Portuguese, maybe.
Oh, really?
Portuguese for thanks. We'll see how it hits.
See how it hits. I've never been a huge fan of flan, but maybe I just haven't met the right flan.
I haven't either, but I'm always willing to try.
Yeah.
Which I did.
Oh, you did try?
And it was delicious.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good, good, good.
Very good. I saved you a bite.
Thank
I'm
you.
kidding. I saved a lot because there is a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one will lift up. We haven't really done animation on the stream before. You know what? I think I maybe went a little too far forward with that one. Maybe I'm overthinking this. They're basically just going to be shapes. So here's what I'll do. The body is basically staying the same. So we'll do some pen tooling here. Another thing we don't do a ton of here on the channel. Maybe it won't be all outlines. I feel like that's boring, right? You know what? Yeah, let's do drawings. It'll be drawings. Let me see. Just real quickly, I'm going to duplicate this and put in some placeholder numbers, just like they have in the picture here. I'm assuming there's not a ton of control over the character that they use for those. Is it as boring as Ariel? No, it is something. It's an Ariel narrow. It doesn't really matter because we're not providing that part. I just kind of want to give myself a point of reference, so we'll say that's about right. Hey, Eli, what's up? Glad you could make it. I think this is a great idea, by the way. I'll try my darndest not to let you down. Oh, see, that's interesting. This one doesn't have the stuff in the same spots. Very interesting. Okay, maybe that's not super important as long as you've got space. Look what I'm up against. I mean, there's some good ones too. Like where is it? I think the Dolly Parton one is cool. I like this cool fish. Yeah. What's the number? The letter for SN? Oh, spay neuter. So this would be what, like dachshund rescue? DR. Yeah, I figured there's like a special code. I don't know what this one's will actually be. Right. All right. So we've got room for like a fair amount of space actually for a graphic there. All right, tell me, Eli, if this is in association with the Tennessee Dachshund Rescue, does their logo need to be on it? It's okay if it does. I just, wasn't sure. Where did my sketches go? Here we go. Actually, what I'm going to do is drop the opacity on those slightly so they don't distract me too much here. Tennessee Dachshund Rescue. Okay, all right, cool. Just thinking, is there a way to make the number appear on the long body of a dachshund? Probably not. At least not this one that I've doodled. I'm gonna just put these in here. Right. Put these in there. Yeah, the organization's name, the state name. Okay, all right. Yeah, obviously state name on top. So it's basically like this spot. Maybe then what I need to draw is more of a different view on the dachshund here. Maybe he's a little more turned toward camera. looks like there's flexibility to where the numbers actually go. Don't know how it's determined. Like some of them have the numbers centered, some of them have the numbers centered but split. That is true. I did see some of that. Design has to be submitted before you even get feed. Yeah, that's what Lindsay was saying, which it does seem awfully backwards, but we are talking about state bureaucracy stuff, so I guess I'm not too surprised. But the other thing is that kind of surprising. It doesn't seem like there's rules for required contrast between numbers or anything. Yeah, that is surprising, and something that I don't think my graphic design chops will let me get away with giving you something that's not legible. So I think we can do right by you there and make sure those numbers are readable, unless you're hiding from the cops. In which case, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't really care for the body being up like that. Let's try maybe over here. Just kind of going back in space. Request to make the body go off the frame to the right and the tail and butt come back in on the left. That is kind of funny. I would have to try to make that not look like a second dog. Well, maybe it is a second dog. Maybe it doesn't matter. Let me see, did any of the examples that I grabbed have the split in a different configuration? Yeah, okay, the cat one. Generally speaking, right justified though. Whether the numbers come before or after seems to be up for debate, whether they go in the middle. We cannot foreshorten dachshunds, we must forlong them. You're not wrong about that either. If dachshunds were just a little bit less stumpy, I feel like you could get something like It'd actually be funny if it was just a dachshund's butt. Nah, it's a waste of all this space. I do like this idea of it being kind of like just a real tube steak. The problem is their heads are way up here. This is an interesting design challenge. Tell you what, while I'm thinking, let me just polish this one up, because I liked how this one turned out. Where are you? This one, okay. There is something just like so specific about dachshund anatomy. The idea of the dog being so long that it wraps around the plate is very clever. Yeah, I do like that. I'm going to see if I can do that with this dog design. How are Steve and Bruno, by the way? good? Glad to hear it. So it'd be like... Steve got out on some new medicine. He's just a complete gremlin now. Infinite energy. How old is Steve now? Because I met Steve when y'all lived back here. He's invincible, it would seem. He's 9? I thought for sure he'd be older than 9 by now. Shows what I know. Is this anything? Oh, we got a video of Bruno barking at the dog on the screen. That's great. Miketendo hot tub stream when? Oh, that's a great question. I just don't know. Maybe when Twitch stops being such prudes against us body positive streamers. Do I have a way of sharing this video with the stream? Oh, did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Hold on, can you see this? You can. Let's watch. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay. I just don't know if that's a good design for a license plate. Wait a minute. When you say wrap around the plate, are you talking like around the plate like this? Because that's pretty funny. What? Yeah, I know, it's true. But it's kind of the whole thing, right? This is silly though, right? Like, I don't I don't know about that. It does make me laugh. And it would certainly make me laugh on the highway, but I don't... Does it read, is the thing. Whoops, got all kinds of leftovers. You could back him up a little bit. Could you make it curl so it looks like it's actually going behind the plate? I think I know what you're saying. More like, back problems are just a thing in these dogs, so Lindsay thinks people might be sensitive to drawing. Okay, okay. So it's not like that. All right. Yeah. We don't want to make light of a situation. You're talking more like this? I just want to make sure I understand. Or make it curl so it looks like it's maybe. I can't get past this thought that like a long body would encapsulate this so well. But short of this just like being a dog's butt, I don't. That's nothing. You think that is something? Is that what? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I'm understanding what. Because I know Lindsay also said, you know, we've got a lot of very passionate dachshund fans, and not all of them are short hairs like Steve and Bruno. Some of them are long haired, so that did kind of make me lean. Yeah, the head does need to be on there. Unless I can find a way to make the head just like. Yeah. See, if I just do the one, then I can't represent all of the dachshund lovers out there. I guess maybe the thought was that if it's a cartoon dachshund, maybe there's some suspension of like, you know, maybe that's not enough though. That does appear to be the amount of numbers. Based on everything that I was seeing on the website, at least. Oh, well, there are some... I do see 5-digit, but most of them are 4. I think 4 is probably okay, yeah. There's even a 3 on here. Okay. So maybe the original idea is the way to go. Of having like a parade of dachshunds that just sort of like... Let's use my sketch here as an example. See, this is before I knew about the back problem thing, because one of the things that I thought would be funny before I knew about that was that... Oh, I'm getting some ideas. Lindsay's got some sketches. What do we got here? 3 dogs, okay. Oh, and a belly up dog. We could try 3 dogs. Yeah, I was originally thinking that you'd have these like corner dogs. But yeah, if back problems are a thing, I don't want to make light of that. Don't worry, Lindsay. I appreciate all the input. Absolutely. Sorry, she's talking to me over here, not in the chat. Is this abstract enough that it doesn't read as a back problem thing? Because this would certainly give you the opportunity to show different dachshund varieties. Yeah, let me try some of the sketches that I got from Lindsay here. This Photoshop file is going to be an absolute disaster. Belly up. Got a real otter dog here. I think if it's clearly cartoony, it doesn't read like broken backs. Okay, here's a belly up. Twitch is giving you dog ads? Wow. And then, all right, let's try the several long dog approach. Problem is, where do I put the head, you know? Sorry if you guys can't even like see what I'm doing here. I've got the opacity cranked way down. I don't love how bottom heavy the dogs make this one. The only way to solve it is to have one of the dogs' heads poke off. Okay, things that I kind of like. What did I even do with it? I lost the dog border at some point. But even if I do the dog border, like what goes here? Interesting design challenge, this one. There's that one that I thought worked okay. How do you plan on handling text with the... Yeah, that's another great thought. Yeah, let me go ahead and just put... Oh god, how do you spell this? Is it... Did I get it? So that's got to go there, and then we got to have a big Tennessee up here. So yeah, there really is not a lot of space to work with. That was a great thought, Eli, because yeah, I hadn't thought about how much of that would end up covered anyway. What happened to the one that I did that's like... Something like this one might work. I think that's the most like compositionally solid. you know, the drawing needs work, but I feel like there might be something there. Put him in a hot dog bun. Yeah. Is Lindsay yelling at the TV because she likes this one? I hope that's what. Hope that's what we're doing here. Yeah, let me. Yeah, she likes it. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Wait, are standard Dachshund colors what Steve and Bruno are, or is standard Dachshund with the black as well? Dachshund foot up. Okay. Dachshund foot up. Oh. This is a thing they do. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me. I'll share with the class here what we're doing. That picture immediately told me I did something very wrong with the nose. Okay. Black and tan is standard. Okay. Let me get the shape of the head right here. It's that bridge right there. Why can I not draw? There we go. That bridge right there is so important. She's trying to find the exact pose. They do this thing when they turn around and look backwards where they lift their foot up to get their head back more. Okay. I think I saw something like that. like what's happening here? Or... There's a dachshund in a bikini for some reason. I'm gonna get so much dog content outside of the stream now. Oh, we've got a very, very heroic looking Bruno here. Where'd he go? Struggling to handle all the raw resolution. Yeah, okay, so it's the side they're looking over, they kind of lift. Yeah, okay. I think I might be relying a little too much on my underdrawing here. In fact, maybe looking down, looking more forward might help it read. Yeah, let's start with a fresh drawing of a dachshund face here. Maybe Bruno can be our cover model. So kind of a head shaped like so. And the snout kind of goes the opposite direction. It's kind of this shape. And I like the smug little smile that he's got on here. Surprised you don't need to flip the reference photo to draw. Like, thank you. I mean, now I'm kind of drawing directly from the reference photo, but I don't know, I try not to trace, you know? There's something to be learned every time you draw. The ear is really just kind of... The neck is thick. Bruno is much more representative of breed standards. Steve is kind of a rat dog. Okay, it needs a little refinement to add some maybe some bravery back into it so he doesn't look so pensive. You get to draw like this at your day job, or is it more mechanical, following brand standards and stuff? Typically, yeah. I mean, most of what we do at work is licensed, but every once in a while, actually, not too long ago, I got to do some original illustrations. So it depends, I guess, is the answer. guess the only downside I hadn't really thought about is like I've extended his neck, so I've once again given myself that challenge. But I'm using a Cintiq. Here, I don't know if you can see that. It's a 22-inch Cintiq. I've not messed with the new Apple Pencil. I just got an Apple Pencil actually last year, and I messed around for a little bit on the iPad. Susie and I share the iPad, so sometimes I forget that we have it, but it's cool. Yeah, I was very interested to see all the like little gestural things that they added. The new squeeze to change tools is amazing. Oh yeah? I gotta try it out. The haptic really sells the feeling that you're actually squeezing it. Yeah, yeah. Gosh, yeah, I'm gonna have to like stop by an Apple store and just check it out. Hi, Bleacher Bum. How's it going, Matt? I'm getting so many dog pics over here. Look at this guy. Majestic. Oh, okay, so it is actually... Alright, hold on, let me drag this back in. This leg is really more kind of cocked forward.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Is there anything you can reasonably do to keep your art from being used to train AI? Presently, no, which is depressing. As far as I understand it, I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I think that at least for the time being, I need to kind of put my Instagram on hold for that reason. Which is a huge bummer because, like many artists on Instagram, I think, you know, one of the things Instagram does well is discovery. Well, arguably. Sometimes you have to pay for discovery, which is bad. But a lot of artists have been flocking to this new site called Kara, which has promised that it is now and will forever be an art by human artists platform, which is admirable, certainly. The problem is that by creating a platform just for artists, it means that non-artists don't see my work there. And, you know, you might miss out on gigs, you know. And I like making art not just for other artists, you know. So I hope that things change. But in the meantime, websites always say that stuff, though. Remember when Etsy required everything to be handmade? That is true. Yeah. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that Kara also takes a dark turn. But for the time being, it seems to be sort of a safe haven for artists. So it's tempting in that regard, but yeah, I don't know. I made my account there, if only to like save my name for the time being. But we'll see. Yeah, they certainly have walked that back. I was on Etsy not too long ago, and I was like, "This is awful." It's like there's nothing legitimate here anymore for anyone. Another platform that I have a store on that I should probably be reconsidering. $20 says Meta buys Kara. That would be a dark and very possible future. I feel bad for the Kara people because it's a very small team and they're really struggling under the weight of this like exodus from Instagram to their platform right now. The person in charge over there recently posted that they're kind of in trouble because the traffic on their website is so far beyond what they were prepared for that they're being charged overages on the amount of data that their website is using right now. Because they're the devil. My opinion is unaffiliated with my agency. Don't worry, we won't tell anybody. I feel like there needs to be some kind of no robots metadata you can permanently attach to images or something. Like how you can tell Google to not index your website. Yeah. That sure would be a cool thing for them to do. And again, it's not lost on me that one of the platforms I'm streaming to right now is Facebook. But I'm kind of hoping that maybe the fact that this is not a finished piece of art will maybe, hopefully, potentially keep them from stealing it. I know I'm talking out of my butt right now, but I don't know. My options are limited. I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
Karen.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Yes, you can. I was overseeing tens of thousands of dollars a month of ad spends with Meta at my last job. That is truly soul crushing. But no other ad platform compares. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Fireworks. Fireworks. Bone dog tag. Okay. Wow, there's quite a fireworks display going on outside. Who's going to TwitchCon? Not me, I'm afraid. So are we okay with the body of the dog not actually containing all the letters and numbers? They just kind of sit over it slightly. I don't know the nose is so good. On this one, you mean? You like this one? Kimmy doesn't like that dog. I do like this one. I don't know if it needs a back end or not. Where we want it to like wrap back here. No. There needs to be something here, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah!
That's right on top of your face. Huh?
I can zoom in so much.
I don't. It normally catches you when you're back there at the door.
I just saw a big possum.
A big possum?
Yeah, he was so cute. I thought he was a cat, so I went to go pet him.
Uh-oh.
Not a cat.
Not a cat.
He did not let me pet him though.
Oh.
I know. I know.
You can't pet that dog.
No.
Goal, she needs 3,000 signatures to get it printed, so she wants to make it as dachshund as possible. Make this a smart object for a moment so I can do this. I mean, we can try the back end over here thing. I just didn't think it was like, it just read to me as like two dogs, you know? Much to consider. Okay. Can you phone a friend on your... Yes, actually, I can. On Discord, I can pipe it in. Does Lindsay want to call in? She barely knows how Discord works. I can on mine. I think we've connected on Discord before, haven't we, Eli? For work stuff. Yeah. I think. Hold on. Miketendo, period. Accepted. Cool icon, man. You're on the Miketendo Drawing Lounge. This is Miketendo. Okay. Can you guys hear her hear this in the chat? Hi, how's it going? It's a composition challenge, but I'm into it. I'm into it. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, sorry. 1 second. The chat can't hear you. Ba- 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 ba. Say something.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. Okay. Right. No, I hear what you're saying. The cartoony thing may not fly for everybody.
No, I think the front end is great.
Oh,
I
okay.
just don't know. No. Yeah. Especially the paw and the nose. So good.
Thank you.
I love the dog just ending, but
Mhm.
I don't know if other people are, Like, is that part too cartoony? I don't know. I don't know. I know. I've been sitting here like trying to figure out in my head too while you're sketching, and I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, we could, because there was one in here that was like this. And if we do that, then we can have the dog just kind of run behind it, and then you could see both sides. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Where's my drawing? Oh no, I've lost it. Okay, all right. So if it was like that, then theoretically that opens up both the left and right side, and it could be more like this, and the butt could be on the right.
Oh. Eli suggested having the tail wagging like crazy.
Okay, we can do that. But compositionally, you think that one's maybe a little stronger?
I think. What do you think? I kind of like that.
I like it. Yeah, we'll be able to see the whole dog that way, including the wagging tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
I want someone to look at this and see the paw and be like, "That is a dachshund right there." With the paw up.
Yeah. Okay.
You got the face. You got the long body.
Yeah, and he's still looking at the number, which is fun. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem at all.
This is so fun. I love this so much.
I'm glad. I told you this would be a fun thing to do on the stream. Challenging, yes, but fun.
Yeah, I know. And I was trying to like do my own sketches just before I asked you, and I was like, this is gonna be a lot. Because like, how do you fit the long dog on a squatty short license plate?
Yeah, well, it's just the making sure that there's space for everything that needs to be on there legally. So yeah, no, this is great. I can we'll do this.
Okay, I think we're on to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
awesome.
Then, yeah, I'll just it'll go crazy, and then I'll have the back paws back here somewhere. Yeah, we'll have him do like a little steppy backward, and then this one maybe a little forward.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure out how to get the.
If you need
Pause
any
to fit.
reference photos, I have maybe 10,000 on my phone.
Well, you know what?
So
I'm looking at this one that you just gave me, which is almost a perfect side view.
the one with Steve in the field.
Yeah, is this Steve? Pardon me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
from a
Steve.
distance, I can't
They
really tell
all
them
look the
apart.
same. I know. They all
Wow,
look
the tail is
same.
quite a bit longer than I thought. That's like a
It
cat
is.
tail.
We call it a rat tail.
Rat tail. Is Bruno's like that too?
I guess so.
I guess so.
It looks way more longer in that photo, though, doesn't it? Like it swoops down.
Yeah, it's crazy long.
I'm gonna find you another photo of their tail sticking up because that is
Okay.
quintessential dachshund tail sticking up.
Yeah. And don't worry, viewers, we will not draw the wiener on the wiener dog.
And wiener on the wiener. Yeah, I think we should leave that off.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Cool. All right.
Okay.
I'll do that.
All right. I'm gonna find you another photo
Okay.
out of my 10,000 photos.
I can't believe that Steve is only 9.
How old did you think he was?
I mean, you had him before. I mean, obviously our friends' kids aren't 9 yet, but like, I don't know. Every time I talk to our friends and they tell me how old their kids are, I'm like stunned. But Steve,
I know.
Steve seems to have beaten time.
He's doing good.
Good.
They lived to like 18, so I got another half of a life out of him.
I hear you. That's great. I've got a 24-year-old cat, so
Oh my god.
yeah.
That's got to be a world record.
He's
Have you
going
looked
for it.
into that?
He's apparently the record is like somewhere near 30. The problem is,
Whoa.
like every shelter animal, when you get them and you ask how old they are, they're like 3 or 4.
Yeah, Eli grew up with a cat like that, where they're like, yeah, it's like 10 years old, and then 30 years later, it's still alive.
Yeah.
And we're like, how old do you think your cat was when he died? 25, at least.
It was
Immortal. Yeah. Oh, our viewer Matt Bleacher Bum says, "Give the dog a space rocket back end." That's in reference to our last stream. You saw that drawing, right?
I did see that one. Yes.
Good.
That one was a good one.
We've had a lot of dachshund content on the channel lately.
Well, I was planning on asking you to do this for a while.
Oh,
and then
no.
I saw the dachshund photo.
I'm not
and I was like, oh, I
complaining.
probably should ask him now.
Get him while he's fresh. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I've been working on this for like 4 months now.
Wow.
It's the most annoying government thing ever.
No surprises there.
And it's just like you have to wait a month just to get an email response back. So
What first gave you the idea to pursue having a license plate made?
because I showed you the one I have, the old dog sanctuary.
Right. Yes.
And I love the Tennessee Dachshund Rescue. I
Mhm.
do a few things for them, and we attend their big giant dachshund meetup every year.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was like, I really just want one from dachshunds.
Mhm.
So I hit them up, and they're like, yes, we don't have time for this. Please do it. So that's what I'm doing.
Wow. Well,
Because so the fee is like $60 for a license plate, and 30 of it goes to the rescue, which is
Mhm.
a lot of money.
yeah,
So
that would be great for them.
and that's
Yeah.
what I know, 3 times 3,000, 30 times 3,000. Let's do the math. Hold on. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. The answer is a
90
lot.
That's $90,000.
Yeah, that would
we're
be
gonna-
so cool.
So
That was
they're
definitely
always-
one of the reasons I was so excited to do this, was that it's cool to do it for a friend in general, but knowing that it's also for a good cause is
it is.
pretty special.
So, and then you get a cool license plate.
Yeah, I don't know
wonder
any
if I
other
could
artists
get a
that
blank.
Yeah, that's bragging rights for sure.
I wonder if I could get a blank one to send to you.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like if I get a sample or something. I don't know if they do that. That or I could have Eli sign up for it. Then he could cancel it the next year.
Get a
Because you can get
vanity
them for a
plate.
year.
4
Yeah.
characters, Mike.
Oh, I can just get a new one whenever I want. Oh, I'm totally going to get one for you then.
Oh, thank you. That would be so cool.
All right, I'm looking for photos. Tail up. All right.
Definitely.
I might.
Go ahead.
I don't know if this is very selfish of me. I might have you hide in, after you color it and stuff, hide in a blue ball in the background for Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
I might do that. I don't know if having a ball or toy in the background will help the design though, so I don't want to ruin the design. But
No.
I guess so. I don't know. I think we just need to leave that up to what works best for the design. So like the main colors, there's black and tan, and then the red like Steve and Bruno, and then long hair golden that look like miniature golden retrievers.
Yeah.
Those are like the 3 big ones.
My neighbor has a long-haired black dachshund. Is that also fairly common?
Really? It is. So that's another one. And then there's long hair red, and then there's piebald, which is polka dotted.
Polka dot?
Then there's like a cow polka dots, like
What?
big spot. And then there's dapple, which are tiny spots. There's a lot.
Wow.
There's like 20 different colors of dachshunds.
Color me impressed.
Yeah.
Figure out what to do with this other foot. I guess I really should reference my...
I know, I'm trying to find you a good photo, and I really just... Surprisingly, my dogs are too wiggly.
I just gotta get the shank right. I think that what you sent me is actually very helpful.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. More doggos, the better, says Matt. I agree.
It's shocking how many photos I have on here.
I mean, personally, I'm not very surprised, but...
I mean, you probably have a lot of your cat, though.
That's fair. I do. Yeah, I put a little too much... Believe it or not, I made the leg too squart. I like this format. I should have a caller every time, then it would never be quiet.
Am I your first caller?
Not my first. It's been probably a year since anybody called in, though. What I typically do is open that to... I do have my own Discord for the channel, which, shame on me, I have not
I'm
been.
old and don't care to learn new. It's not even new. Discord's been around forever.
Right.
I just don't care to learn stuff anymore.
That's fair.
I don't have any good wagging tail photos, Eli. Oh, I haven't even been looking at videos.
I mean, I can make this tail wag if you're happy with the overall size. Maybe it needs to point up a little bit more. Yeah, what I was gonna say earlier is, like, based on all the like dog show photos I saw before you started sending me stuff, like they seem to encourage them to keep the tail down.
Down, not up. I was gonna say no, they're all up. Dachshund. Really?
That-
Show
that's
photos.
probably just like the serious tone of the dog show. It's like compliments their form or something silly.
Huh, they are down. In my head, I'm just imagining they're holding the tail up.
I think that was
You think it's weird to have it down?
it's a good drop.
Okay. Did you hear what Eli said? Or
No, I couldn't make that out.
oh, okay. Because he has food in his mouth. Oh, yes. He said he said if we're doing the cartoon style, I think we need to have it up and wagging.
Yeah, that's totally
Which-
fair.
Yeah, it's happy.
Yeah. Don't worry, he's not going to have
Oh,
three
yeah,
tails.
you're right.
Weird, right?
Yeah, they're all. Why in my head am I imagining that all the tails are up? Wow, I had that one wrong.
I mean, you're talking about personality dog versus like, tradition.
Show.
Like,
Serious.
yeah, they're. I feel like the hound breeds, they like to have them in a stance that they would be in while they were. Weren't dachshunds originally bred to hunt like weasels or something?
Yeah, badgers.
Badgers. Okay.
They're supposed to, yeah, dig into their holes in their burrows and pull them out.
I reckon they'd be pretty good at that. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is drop the opacity on 2 of these 3 tails. And we'll get a nice kind of blur effect going. Actually, no, I'm not going to drop... Maybe.
That back foot looks great though, with the wrinkles in it. That's exactly what their feet look like.
I know, I love the fat rolls.
Yeah.
Does this wag read
All right.
as a wag?
What do you think of that? Do you think that's waggy?
Yeah. That one lines or something.
Oh, that kind of works. Oh.
I'm also gonna...
Okay.
Yeah, you feel good about that?
I think so.
Okay. I'm just adding some
You-
kind of smears here.
Oh my god. Okay.
Everything okay over there?
And raccoons. You know,
What?
we get them, and the dogs freak out.
Oh, okay.
Eli let them outside. They're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
They think they'll catch one. They never will.
I guess they're maybe not suited to find the badgers then, huh?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, okay.
Do you hear them thumping around out there?
I can't hear.
What do you think of that, Eli?
It might be
Yeah,
getting a
good.
little too loud. I don't know. Let's see if I...
They read that as a tail wagging or like
Oh,
trickle
okay. I could ask some coworkers that don't.
It could be that This is something I can probably communicate better in color.
Oh, yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Before
figure it
you
out.
spend all the time coloring it,
Mhm.
can I show this to the Tennessee rescue people?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want you to spend like a ton of time. I mean, you already spent so much time on it.
That's
Um,
all right.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is so good. I love this.
I still gotta sort out what is going on here. I'm gonna draw a single tail. I think lineless color is probably gonna be the way
Okay.
to show the wag. But yeah, and you know what? I'll drop some color in. The color I end up doing on every stream anyway.
Oh, okay.
And
I don't want to
it'll take
stop
just
you
a few
from
minutes.
streaming.
No, no, it'll be
But
fine.
I don't want to waste your time.
No. It's totally cool. And if they come back and they have changes, I'll be happy to make them.
This is so fun, though. I just love that paw so much.
I'm glad I got it right. I wouldn't have gotten it right without your help, so thank you.
I didn't even think about doing like a pose like that until you like kind of were like getting there already.
Is that tail too long? Did I go too hard on it?
A little bit, yes.
A little. Okay, all right. It's just. Is that may be a little better?
I think it needs to be thinner.
Thinner? Okay.
No?
That's can be a little tricky getting this in one shot here. Did I just do the exact same tail again? Does it need to be thinner still?
I think the middle part
needs
to be thinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's back that up. Hold on to your hats. Woo! Right. That seems maybe better.
Yeah.
I gotta deal with this wonkiness here, but
yes.
Yes, okay. It's important to zoom out and see it in context here. We're happy with that width?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes. That does work. Oh, wow. I would never have thought of doing that.
Oh, yeah. Context. Very important. I'm glad this is not one of the nights. Have you had an issue, Lindsay? You do stuff in Adobe stuff. An issue where Photoshop just decides like it remembers everything except that holding space lets you pan around?
Yes.
I hate it.
My problem is in InDesign when I try to resize text.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, nope, we're not doing that today. And I'm like, I don't know how else to do this anymore without using my keyboard shortcuts.
And then you have to just like reset. It's so annoying.
I have to like reset my entire computer sometimes. Like restart the whole thing. And even sometimes that doesn't work. And so I just give up on InDesign for the day and do Illustrator instead. Sure. And then it magically works the next day.
Yeah.
Like I
run into that all the time.
Yeah. With just changing the size of text by just dragging the corner. Mm-hmm. Doesn't want to do it sometimes.
So silly.
And half the time I'll like text Amanda and just go, is it me? Or am I an idiot and don't know how to do this anymore? It's like, nope, it's Adobe.
Yep.
Like it gives you confidence issues. You're really like, I've been doing this for 15 years. Do I not know how to do this anymore?
So silly. Okay, here's an interesting thing. So this is that paw brought straight across, which means this paw is not low enough. So you need to be about there. Are their front legs shorter than their back legs?
I don't think so. Are their front legs shorter than their back legs? Eli says yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they sit at a downward angle.
Eli says they sit at a downward angle. You think so? Their front legs are short.
But for this, I think it makes more sense for the back to be straight, right?
I guess. Yeah, Eli says I wouldn't worry much about it being anatomically perfect because that to me looks normal. But you know, I know how it is.
You know how
Where
it
it
is
bothers
and
you, but
how
it,
I
nobody
am.
else.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That is a good back end. Look at that.
A good what now? What did I
It's a
do?
good back end.
Oh. Thanks. Cool. I feel pretty good about that.
I do too. Yes.
All right, let me just there's a couple little areas here, just a little line cleanup, and then we'll just drop some colors in and see how it looks. And maybe I'll make a special Steve and Bruno color variation for you. Just outside of the context, nobody has to know.
I wish they allowed multiple options so everyone could have their own special dachshund color.
Wow.
Someone in your comments was like, the front end of the front license plate is the butt, and the front of the back license plate is the front end. And I'm like, man, that would be so fun.
That would be super fun. I didn't catch that. Karen, was that you? Did you say?
The thing is, Tennessee, you don't need a license plate on the front of your car,
Oh,
like Illinois does.
You're one of those places.
Yeah.
All right, let's try color here. God, don't look at my layers. What a mess.
Everyone's looks like that.
I know.
I only clean them up when I have to send the file to like some other agency, and I need to look more professional and not as stupid as I actually am.
All right, so they're not. We wouldn't say that they're actually black, just like very dark brown. If we're talking about the standard.
So my dog or they're black. Like they're black, and then they have like the patches of like a reddish brown, like on their chest and nose.
Right, I have one of those in here somewhere. Where'd I put it?
Do the numbers in white and like a very bright background to contrast against the black dog.
Yeah, that's true. We could do a dark. Yeah. Man, it would be cool if you could put stroke on your license plate number.
I think some of them do have a white outline on them.
Really?
I swear. I need to look at the license plates that are on our cars.
All right, let's see. I know that's a little bit lighter, but I don't want to lose that paw, so we might be able to do some stuff with shadow. Just bear with me here. This little guy is the right coloration, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so they've got kind of the bridge of the nose stays dark. And then that kind of wraps down like that.
I'm just only so familiar with my red ones. Like I actually have to like look at photos for these for reference because I don't even know myself.
It's interesting that they've got these little like spots on their joints here.
Yeah, and they have it like on their chest too. In their eyebrows.
Eyebrows for sure, yeah.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Sorry, I know this one dark eye is probably super distracting. Let me fill that with something kind of innocuous here. There we go. And he also has kind of a spot hiding right here. And then he's got little boots. That'll definitely help keep that foot visible. This is interesting. So he's got a little bit of, just a little bit of an
I would just do
underbelly. What'd you say?
I said I'd just do the whole paw if it looks funky. Oh, that does look so good.
I'm thinking maybe this, just to kind of keep that from looking not so organic shape. Just add a little bit of that, and oh, the eyebrows. Gotta have the eyebrows. They do tend to be more like that makes them look kind of mean. Let's let's tilt those back the other way.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's.
I just realized that you're listening to me but watching me on a delay.
Yeah, I just noticed that too when you said let's face them the other way. And I was like, you haven't drawn them yet.
I think that's a friendlier look. And do kind of a silvery tag, I guess. Any request on collar color?
I'm wondering, did the Tennessee Dachshund Rescue have a certain color on their tag?
Good question.
Look.
I had that pulled up somewhere. Where did I put it? It has a brown leather collar.
That's boring.
Yeah, I feel like something a little more contrasty, maybe like a brighter blue.
Something, yeah, something different.
I'm thinking a bright blue or a bright red. That's blue. Whenever you see it.
Yeah.
And here's red. Ooh, the red does look nice. I don't know. I think they both look pretty good.
There's blue.
Wow, that is quite a delay.
I know. I think it got worse.
Did you get the red yet?
I got the red just now.
Okay.
I
what do you-
kind of like the red, but I'm very partial to that because that's what Steve wears. But
Mm, well,
know.
we just said we're not shy about Easter eggs. I'm cool with red.
let's do red for now.
Okay. All right.
Or we can do a lime green because that's what Bruno wears. See,
You-
this is why I wanted the template from them because I'm like, what is their what is the can I do any color?
What's
Is it
the opposite color?
the green isn't bad either. Spoiler alert, I just made it green.
still red?
Here, iPad's with.
Oh, okay. I got the iPad. Oh, I kind of like the green.
You like the green?
Do you like the green? Yeah, that seems more fun.
Okay.
Or
Or
you can do Tennessee orange.
oh,
Mm-hmm. That might be the winner, honestly, because
is that like somewhere in? I know this is going to take you a while to see, but I just made it kind of a. Is it a light orange or a dark orange?
it's like a bright, go more towards oranger.
Sounds just like that.
I can just look it up.
Yeah, University of Tennessee orange. I think that's the way to go.
University of Tennessee. Mm-hmm. I'll take it right from this. Honestly, I was pretty close.
Yeah, I'm looking
Dang.
at the iPad versus the the TV, and it looks brighter on the TV. Yeah, I say let's do that.
I just barely missed it. That's crazy. Okay. All right, we're going to do that. I'm going to hop off the call with you just for a moment here, Lindsay, and
That's totally fine.
take a little potty break, and I'll be right back. In the
That's fine. I'm
meantime-
probably gonna go to bed.
Oh,
so-
okay. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
sorry.
trusting me with this, and I'll send you some
No,
images.
this is great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm so excited.
Nighty night, Linz. See ya.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to hang that.
I don't know how to hang that up. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. I'm back. Okie dokie, let's see. A couple things here I noticed. Well, I guess first thing I noticed is I gave this dog the wrong number of toes. That's fixable. The chest coloring is kind of weird if you look at how some of these dogs are. Must have gotten. Sometimes my auto mod is a little too quote unquote helpful. Let me take another look. Dachshund. Okay. Interesting. So they have kind of like a wing across their chest. Yeah, I think I see what you're talking about. Just don't know if that's adding lots of visual noise around the collar. Yeah, you know, from the distance check, it might be doing more harm than good. Let's just back that up a little bit. I wonder if just taking a little creative license here, maybe we can do. Yeah, that's the thing I worry about just with the amount of detail that I've put into this, is that there might be a reason that you don't see a lot of cartoon characters on license plates, at least not like the way that I've done this, but that I think actually helps, because it yeah, it kind of sets that leg even farther forward. Let's roll with that. Unless it's... Is it weird? Is it like too off model for a dachshund of this type? If it is, we can go back to the way it was. Okay, let's just keep it that way. I realized I kind of missed. want the nostrils to show, so let's do those in the lighter color. Now let's see if we can fix this number of toe problem. Oh, another question. Claws, yes or no? Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Let's just take a quick look at what it would look like. What do we think of that? It plants him a little bit more. So I don't dislike that. He is maybe a little less intimidating without claws. Well, the thing to remember about that part of his feet is that that's where his tan boots are. So it won't be like a super loud effect. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, okay. We'll keep the claws. Just gonna change toe configuration here ever so slightly. Yeah, they do have big feet, don't they? I kind of don't love what that did to that paw. What I might do is just add the extra toe over there. Oh, hey, Fed. Yeah, I think that's better. Nike. I've been called worse. Yeah, we're gonna fix that that issue right now, hopefully. What are you thinking for the background? You know, that's going to take some experimentation. Yeah, I'm not sure. Something dark enough that light letters will read certainly is going to be a thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll explore some of the colors we didn't end up using for the collar, because all of those I thought popped pretty nicely. And if one of them is dark enough that it creates good contrast with white, that might give us what we need. Played NBA Superstars yesterday, and I really like how each arena was labeled appropriately for each team. I appreciated the TD Garden being used when playing as the Celtics. Definitely did your homework there. Well, yeah, that was... I'm glad you liked the game, first and foremost, Fed. Thanks for playing it. I saw your post. I gave it a like. Appreciate you checking out our other non-big buck related stuff all the time. Yeah, that was part of a big package of stuff that the NBA made available to us, thankfully, so we didn't have to create those arenas from scratch, at least not the courts. People go for the orange color. Yep. Argument the background can have a lot of orange. Okay, yeah, we can try the... Yeah, for sure. For sure. Know how much into University of Tennessee's turf we can wade. We'll find out. Can't believe we had 4 people drop out of the championship. You know, it probably didn't wait until today. I think maybe they were not planning to come for a while, but that's okay. Just makes room for new players. This is one of my favorite parts of the process, painting in the shadows. This is going to help us really bring the snout of that nose forward in space. We're living in an arcade desert. No Dave & Buster's anywhere near us. It's a main event, but it's kind of lame. Yeah. Well, main event, just like Dave & Buster's, just ordered full coverage for all of their stores to get our NBA game that Fed was just talking about. I gotta imagine there's some Big Buck Hunter out near you, though. Corner of a bar somewhere? Surely. For sure. Just saying, big blown out arcades aren't really a thing. We have a few retro arcades. Sounds like an opportunity to me, bud. You probably make some money doing that, yeah. You're not already busy enough with your day job and your Airbnb and all that. How's that going, by the way? I see you post the good reviews. Need more projects, yeah. Airbnb is slammed. New job is fine. Working the Australian business. You're on Australian hours? Dang, man. Not expected to work the Australian day, but it's a huge hassle not to, as I'm always a whole day behind otherwise. Yeah, I can't even imagine. That's rough, buddy. You guys have any games with RFID trading cards? Our Minecraft Dungeons game dispenses collectible cards that you use to like fill out a gear loadout, and there's an RFID card in each box that helps the game know, that it's got the full set of cards in it. It's to like stay on top of it and make sure that there's not like bent up, stepped on cards, being put back into the hopper. They do, as it turns out. Yeah. I just found or heard the other day that full sets of our Series 3 cards are going for $200. I know it's not crazy, but $200, Yeah, our parent company, Raw Thrills, has the Injustice and Marvel Contest of Champions game. Theirs are just for characters, though, not like gear loadouts. Last time I was at Dave & Buster's, these cards were just on the floor, and I was wondering if someone wasn't leaving some foil Charizard behind, not even realizing it. Yeah, we've got foil ones now. Series 3. Well, I guess we always had foil. We changed our structure a little bit. We introduced these things called heroes in Series 3, and the hero cards are now the only foils, but it's like a way nicer foil. All the cards actually went up in quality. What KPI do the cards help with? Return play? Yeah. So the way it works is every time you play, it spits out a new card. So it encourages continues. And collectors will come back and customize their characters with their cards. Keep the ones they like, in theory. I have a collection for each game in my car. Well, there you go. Fed is one such player. I just can't believe how expensive these games are now. I don't know if I'm just old or what. I purposely played through Halo and spent a shameful amount of money. It was real cool, though. Well, yeah, I wish any of that was up to me, but that's what the industry has decided they should cost. I hear you, though, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more cost associated with like the construction of the games than there was before. I just went to our factory in Franklin Park the other day. I'd been there before, but we went there because NBA was entering full production, and it's just crazy. We got the full tour. We own the factory now, and it's like 120 people, just nonstop games, just running off the line, straight into trucks, straight to Dave and Buster's. I remember being a kid playing for so long on $5. Yeah, I missed that too, but all the arcade owners are concerned about player turnover now. It is, yeah, definitely, especially if you're talking some of the VR games and stuff. You guys had a factory. I was wondering how you would fit a 4-player Halo inside that tiny office building. Yeah, we don't. We handle just the software and like preliminary engineering design at Play Mechanics. We don't actually assemble the games on site. That's all done in Franklin Park. It's cool the arcades are made stateside, though. I wouldn't have expected that. Yeah, I mean, you know, we are an American-made company. Obviously, like any other tech company, there's components that we source from overseas, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. I found a King Kong of Skull Island machine once that costed $7 per play. Yep. People gonna charge what they gonna charge. It's VR. It's also very VR. Alrighty, let's see now. Let's see about getting that WAG. In Japan, I did this roller coaster where you wore a VR headset and it was insane. Took place inside of Final Fantasy VII. Blew my mind. Wow. First I've heard about that one. That's pretty cool. It's when that Galaxy Gear VR headset was new. It was running on phone hardware, pretty limited. Yeah, I did a crazy VR thing at Six Flags. They had an actual roller coaster you wore with a Samsung phone strapped to your face. It was rough, especially for my wife whose headset went out halfway through. It's definitely a cool concept. Yeah. Turns out having some teenagers strap a bunch of half-charged phones to their riders' faces is maybe got some issues. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Not sure what that's... Yeah, it kind of works. They also caused huge operational issues, I'm sure. Definitely made people sick. I'm surprised the Mario Kart ride used a goofy headset. Like they learned nothing from those VR rides. Yeah, I mean, I will say that one is AR. So, you know, it's actually clear and they're just projecting stuff onto it, but I do have my doubts about it. I haven't actually played it yet, so... Universal's on a higher level than regional park players like Six Flags, but I haven't used it yet, so I can't speak for it. Yeah, Universal's kicking Disney's butt right now. No doubt about that. All right. What's kicking both of their butts is the awful climate in Florida. Yep. Yep. Alrighty, let's see now. Let's bring all of these back. We're definitely going to need to change some fonts and stuff. Oh, in fact, that's squished, so that won't do it all. Am I spelling Tennessee right? Yeah, it does seem like I... Oh, two S's too, okay. Thank you. What fonts am I into right now? It's kind of friendly. Let's try that for now. So many layers I need to throw away. I did see that, yeah. I think that it's smart of them, following all the controversy happening lately about them, about companies, big tech companies using AI, for them to make such a purposefully limited art generation system, so that there's only 3 styles and they're all pretty recognizable as like, this is Apple AI. You know, whether or not that sticks, whether or not that is too close to another artist's style, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I appreciated the, you know, all the talk about privacy, but they always kind of do that. Limited style also really avoids the weird uncanny valley AI stuff. Absolutely, yeah. Let's see. We need maybe something a little stronger for the font. Cooper is an old font that's been used a million times, but I actually kind of like how it looks there. I might save the actual graphic design portion of this for when we're a little farther along, but yeah, definitely food for thought. Is there a bold version of this one? And I don't know if they can actually print something blurry, so the tail might create a bit of an issue. I guess we'll see. What is this one? Alkaline? Let's see what that looks like up there too. Yeah, we can definitely do backgrounds and stuff too. It's 11:15 though, so I might have to put a pin in this for now, but yeah, you know what? Just for poops and teehees, let's at least try a drop shadow under the puppy here. I can print photorealistic dolly, so I think blurry. Yeah, it's true. It just might get processed into a halftone or something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll come back to this. I should probably be packing it up for tonight, but yeah, not sure what the proofing process is. I hope to learn. I hope to learn what that process entails. Entails? Get it? No. I'll see myself out. Drive Electric guys biffed it in a big way. Yeah, you know what? We'll come back to this. The holes got drilled through Drive Electric. Oh no. I didn't even think about the holes. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely come back to this. Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out all the way to the end. Both Eli and Fed, I'm assuming, unless somebody else is lurking in the chat. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Big design challenge. Don't do a whole lot of graphic design here on the channel, but yeah, there's more to come. So thanks again. Appreciate you. Catch you next time here on the Miketendo Drawing Lounge. In the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of others, and have a fantastic